if you're willing to do anything on TikTok that will make people laugh and willing to wait a solid 2-3 years, 4-5 years to get viral, you make it.
Like,
I'm on my Twitch account that has specific rules of what I get to post and not post. And then of all the tricks in the book, that's the one you choose. When it looks like me, a black guy is killing a white guy.
Why do you?
So Sewikno is still giving out cards.
What's going on with these cards?
So recently, my Chisamba just received a brand new Fortuna.
Did you hear that? Like recently, like last week, like Pagetanga in Parliament. Guess what they were doing when the electricity went?
What?
Butuli was reading the budget for 2025. They don't have generators, they don't have solar. The electricity went. I promise you, somewhere in that budget, they were talking about increasing electricity. We are making an initiative to.
I got explain.
Huh?
Judy.
What?
Judy.
Wrong.
Judge.
Correct.
What is Judy?
Judge Judy. Everyone knows Judge Judy. I think it's coming. Slowly from heaven.
Let it come.
Yeah, I hear you.
I think how the mind works is if you get into an environment where you're forced to think and become independent, you will think and become independent.
What's happening around the world? Ashwagandha. Where do we get what is red in the shell? Ashwagandha, ashwagandha, ashwagandha. What's new, brand new, give me hope. Ashwagandha, ashwagandha. With the updates, that's how we roll.
It's me, the Fresh Prince of Africa.
Shut up.
The Fresh Prince of Africa. That's me. Presenting you with Skip, your girl Gigi, and Mr. Oga behind the camera.
Yes, thank you, Salus.
You're welcome, Salus.
Is that even me?
How are you, Gigi?
I'm good. I'm alright.
Any updates? What's happening?
No, nothing interesting has happened in my life. Just same old, wake up, school, sleep, eat. Cycle repeats.
Mr. Oga has been complaining.
That you must ask him what's going on.
What's going on? Mr. Oga, please tell us.
I actually thought you're gonna miss because I've already have my constructive criticisms ready for you, but
No, we learn from our mistakes. We're good people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you complain a lot. Like the way you complain is just irritating, bro. So
shut the hell
that's the
up.
only reason why I'm letting you speak right now.
Shut your mouth.
Please
boy.
tell us, how was your week?
Yeah, my week was very, very eventful, unlike yours. I did a lot of things. I actually traveled out of the country and back. I went to Afghanistan to visit the Taliban, and I went to I went to Moscow to visit Putin, and that was it. It was good, essentially.
This is why we don't give you time.
Exactly. He didn't go anywhere, guys. He was here.
Prove me
in
wrong.
This country.
I'm going to skip hours.
I'll give you the evidence. Come TMs, I'll give you the evidence. Me, I've been okay. Yeah, everything has been going well. I finished my exams, so freelance.
You're living life.
Freelance, I'm living life.
Until the next ones come.
Yeah, I recently got engaged into watching anime. What do you think about anime?
By who?
What?
Who introduced you to anime?
James and Forward.
James and Forward. They got me into anime. And also Darkest Man from the UK.
I mean, to be honest, it's not that bad. I don't get the super hype, but I can watch it.
The storylines are crazy, bro.
Everything is
They're
over
not
exactly.
crazy.
The storylines are just
basic, though.
The storylines are just good. Like you can just get stuck watching.
Let me tell you the common plot
24/7.
in anime.
Do you watch
Every single anime, the story is the same. It's a boy that his parents were killed and he was trained by a stranger to go and seek for revenge.
They are always trained
That's
by
all.
strangers. They are always trained by strangers.
Yeah.
To be honest, they're always
No,
trained
I've
by
only
strangers.
watched one, so I cannot
Yeah.
like
Which anime did you watch?
talk about. Right now, I'm watching
Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter. Like,
Oh.
yeah, people recommended it. If
That's
you
a
are-
good start.
I'm also watching it.
You watch anime?
I watched the anime all my life.
Oh, you stop?
Yeah, I stopped.
What?
I don't know. I just had enough. It's very addictive.
Yeah, you
To be honest, like it's not as bad as I thought, but I don't think it's as good as people hype it up.
I paid out. Yeah.
Maybe I have to find another one that I will like, but it's actually not bad. Like I've been watching, I actually sit down and I also watch. Fair enough, but like
I've been really skeptical about these things because like I don't like cartoons.
It's
Like
not a
anime.
cartoon.
And then anime just like it looks like cartoons, bro.
it is
But it's
like
not a
that.
cartoon.
But
It's not a
it
movie.
is, though.
It's an anime. It's not a cartoon. That's what
Animation.
every weeb would tell. Do you know what a weeb is?
What?
Weeb. Weeb are people that are obsessed with anime. I was once weeb. Let me tell you something that the guy that introduced me to anime told me when I told him that I'm not interested in those shit cartoons. That was exactly my
Exactly. That's what you.
and then he told me that the ability to appreciate anime is a gift from God.
You see, that's my thing though. Like
Nah, it's not- it's not that deep.
anime is
Nah, it's not that
okay. Like it's actually like quite entertaining. You could sit
But
down
it's
and
not
watch,
that deep.
but it's not as deep as
Not
the
that
people
deep.
you are talking about. Like they make it seem like it's so glorious and something, but I personally don't see it. But I would watch it. I would sit down and watch it if I don't have anything else to watch.
Yeah, so I have a
It's
list.
good, but it's not that deep.
I have a list. I have Clash of Titans, and the list goes on and on and on.
Yeah, maybe if I keep watching more, I'll
Yeah.
get more engaged. But so far, it's like okay, but
Fair
it's
enough.
not that deep.
See,
Fair enough.
don't watch Attack on Titan
Why
yet, because it's just too good that it will make a lot of animes very bad too. Do you understand? It's too
Oh,
good.
is it like one of the best, and then when
It's
you
one
watch
of
something
the
else?
best
It's like,
animes. It's one of the
Oh,
best
yeah.
animes.
So
I
you
suggest
watch
you
that
try.
one and just stop
Maybe
watching
you should
anime.
try try.
Okay, you guys should just let me continue. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, please. Okay, so yeah, that's what I've been doing: watching anime, waking up, going to school, sleeping,
Repeat.
eating, repeat, going onto the train, watching old men watching, looking at dick pictures. Anyway, it's not that deep.
Been the you
So-
are a lazy person. You've always been.
What? No, I'm not lazy. King Solomon has been released. When I say King Solomon, do you know who I'm talking about?
Solomon from back then, from the ancient stories.
When I'm just, it's just a reference. Like they have some.
The guy who had 406 tapes.
Exactly. He has been released.
Listen, I didn't know he actually went to jail. I
He was
didn't
in
know
jail. He was in
Really?
jail. Yeah, it was proved that he was
Oh.
stealing from the state funds.
I thought he was just, under investigation, as a politician. Like politicians always like record their selves out of being like.
Can you
actually
tell the
arrested.
viewers who Solomon is? Because I also have
The
no
guy
idea.
with the 400
Sex.
tapes.
Yeah, she said.
Oh, the guy
Yeah.
from Guinea.
Yeah.
The Guinea man.
Yes.
Guinea man.
The legend.
Mm-hmm.
Beat.
Legend,
Man.
the myth, the myth. I didn't know he was even in jail in the first place. Like, cause I know that the 400 tapes was because they found him because they were investigating him for tax fraud and all of that shit. But I didn't know he actually went to jail, so that's interesting.
Yes.
But like, why was he released? Like, on bail or like?
I think.
Probably, right?
I think the charges were dismissed because, like, he went straight back to his office. He even received
Yeah.
a very warm welcoming.
So he didn't steal. He bribed.
I
What
don't
did-
know. He
He
probably.
probably just bribed the judges and shit.
Yeah, this guy had connections. He had connections because apparently he was related to the president of that country.
Eh.
So you cannot, and he's untouchable. You cannot arrest such a person.
I mean,
It's not possible.
fair play.
You know Africa, that's how we operate.
Now he's about to go back to his 400 side chicks.
Hmm.
Life is good.
Yeah, the ones that he he never actually had an affair with would now start looking for him, and the one that he had affairs with would come back for second
It
round.
was now people
All the
know.
other girls are wondering, like, how did these 400 what were these other 400 men?
Now I want to know.
Now I want to know.
What's up?
What is
What's
going
going on?
on?
Yeah.
So, he's probably so popular, and like so many people want to like just throw themselves at him at this point. I mean, good for him, Sha.
Good for him.
I guess.
So, Cenat has been doing what?
It's
been
called
streaming.
what does he call it?
Sabaton.
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 Basically, it just means like he's been streaming non-stop for a whole month. Non-stop. As in 24 hours. 7 days a week.
It's just funny how things are changing. Like you can actually get money going to work. Like streaming is like going to work.
He's just getting money, just living his life. Bro, like the people who've been on his stream, like he's had so many celebrities, like from Caesar, Lizzo, Snoop Dogg, Kevin Hart,
Chunks.
Drewski.
Chunks.
Huh?
Chunks.
No, Chunks was not there on the Sabaton, but he has a Chunks on his stream because he does stream in general. But this time he's like been streaming the whole month. Like he's had like so many people. Like I'm forgetting other people, but he's had
Kevin
like,
Hart. Did you mention?
Yeah.
That?
He's had like so many like the most random people you'd never think to see on a stream are on his stream. Like it's
How
big.
does he get those people there?
Because he's big.
He's rich.
He's rich.
He's
So-
richer than most musicians.
Yeah.
Damn.
He's richer than most musicians.
Also, he didn't start
In
streaming
America.
only on the Sabaton.
How can I get there? I want to get there.
Nah, it takes a lot.
Yeah,
He started a long time ago. He started like Cenat started like with just being a little boy.
It's very simple.
Doing weird videos on TikTok. Like that's how he started. And then people found him funny. He kept growing. Then he started streaming on Twitch.
So from tomorrow going on, I'll be.
Do you know why?
Yeah, if you're
You know what
willing
you
to
need
be,
do?
if you're willing to be funny on TikTok,
No, if
make
you're
it
willing
one
to
day.
be stupid.
Yes, yeah, rather
I'm gonna do
actually.
that.
If you're willing to do anything on TikTok that will make people laugh and willing to wait it's only 2-3 years, 4-5 years to get viral, you make it.
I'll try.
It's
I want
time and
money.
effort, I think. He
I want money.
deserves it because back then he wasn't even that big. I didn't even know him. I only started knowing him when he started like actually streaming on
Yeah.
Twitch. And he's also in AMP, like they're a group and they do YouTube videos, whatnot.
So there's been a kerfuffle with the magician.
Kerfuffle.
Please tell all of you
What does
happened.
kerfuffle mean, guys?
What
Situation.
Situation.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what we're talking about.
A little things
It's like,
so
yeah.
make sure
See what our hands are doing right now.
this is what
that's
it is.
Yeah,
that's what
what
the
it is.
situation will be doing.
Nah, your hands look like you are massaging boobs.
No. Fuck. See, Mr. Oga, we don't know what
Am I
to do
wrong?
with you.
Okay, move on.
Okay. Basically,
Yeah.
so like I mentioned before, Cenat has been bringing like celebrities, also other like famous people on TikTok or whatnot. Like he just brings the most random people who are viral or not necessarily viral, but he thinks they could like bring some flavor into the stream. It's been like so interesting.
Yeah.
So basically, he brought in this magician, famous magician, like he does tricks and whatnot,
Yeah.
like very extreme tricks. That's
Yeah.
like his memo. That's what he does. And this magician has been on Cenat's stream before, and I'm not sure what happened then, but like this guy, right? Let me just give you a backstory. He makes a video before he even goes on Cenat's stream.
Yeah.
And he didn't post it until obviously Cenat's stream, where he's going like, I've been like building up to this moment. I've been like getting to know Cenat, what his move will probably be, and you know, this is what the trick is gonna be, whatnot. Fast forward, he comes to the stream. Basically at the stream, because Cenat also has producers, right, who like arrange all these things, like with the guests and stuff. So sometimes Cenat doesn't even know who's coming, and it's a surprise. It's like all made for the entertainment of, you know, the subscribers who are watching the show. So then this magician comes and he goes like, so we're about to do a segment, a trick, and you don't know what it is, but it's gonna be some like high level shit.
Spicy.
It's gonna be, you are doing a subathon and it's really big, so I'm also coming onto your subathon, so I'm about to do something big.
Yeah.
Cenat is like, okay bro, because Cenat has been like, when he brings someone on, he's just like gonna go along with what the people are doing, because naturally when you bring someone to your stream, it's like you accept that they're bringing something to your stream. There's like some entertainment they're gonna bring, and he also like engages in that, so that us the viewers also get interested.
Yeah.
Now the time for the trick comes. Turns out the trick is basically, they are like ropes that are like tied, like, you know, when someone's about to themselves, they're like, you tie a rope and you basically like go down and you like. So there were like two of them, right? And then this guy goes like, basically Cenat's role in the whole trick is to like pull a lever. So when he pulls the lever, the rope goes up, and it goes up like this, right?
Yeah. So some choices, yeah?
For sure. Apparently in quotes it's some choices. So then like this guy then goes on the second one, and then he ties himself onto one of the loops. That's when things start going wrong. Cenat is like, bro, so if I pull like the lever that you are on, I'm gonna go to jail because you're gonna die type shit, because like,
yeah,
you know. And then he's just like, don't people, like this is what you have to do. And then he does a whole anymore.
Yeah. Choose.
But it turns out like the whole time, regardless of which lever he was gonna pick, the young guy, the one that was going to be pulled was the one the guy was on. So the guy goes, he's up there looking like he's choking, his hands are tied, his thing is like on the neck, he's there like, and then everyone starts panicking. Right, because naturally everyone on the other side of the story is black. Everyone is like, oh, this is the white person.
The person, is white.
You know. And then it just turned into a whole situation. He's asking, is this guy okay? The producers of this white guy are going like, just step back, everything is okay, there's an ambulance. But like already people had seen that whole situation. And also like on Twitch, there are very specific rules about what type of content you like post and stuff. So he starts getting worried, like, I'm gonna get banned. This, that, and the third. I'm going to get banned and whatnot, right? And yeah, so he just turned into a whole situation, and then he ended up like going back to in the house, and then he starts explaining the situation that like, I don't really know anything, you know, that's going on. One word. My producers, the magician, they also start coming and they try to like tell him, don't worry, like I think everything's okay. And he starts going like, my thing is just like, if it's a prank, right, that guy needs to come and say it's a prank, because all people on the stream have seen is me pulling a lever and a white guy looking like he's strangled and he's dead, right? And this guy is not coming to like explain the whole situation and stuff, and he was like genuinely like worried about being banned, because that part of the clip was streamed, because he's been streaming everything from him bathing and shit. Yeah.
So what was the whole point of this?
The thing is, right, this magician does extreme things, but I feel like this one was like a stretch, and people really started saying things like he's trying to like bring Cenat down.
I'm also on that side, because like people who are famous in doing things, right, they have to be really, really careful. I mean, like you look at like them young Philly, you know, this situation, like small things can turn into huge big thing, yeah. So I just think that people should be careful and really be cautious of everything that they do.
I think it was like him, you'll be just thinking all of us are trying to make money here, so we are all going to just be professional beings, you know. He probably, because the guy does extreme tricks, right? But like it could have been something that's like user friendly to the platform. Like he didn't have to like go to those extents. That's why people were now saying that it's giving is going out of his way to like try bring him down. Because like he didn't have to like do
because this whole situation was not even that deep. It wasn't. Like it was all a trick. Like, it shouldn't have like.
But it's all about appearances, right? Because if I'm looking and I see this guy hanging, I'm just thinking, this person is
gone.
It's going. What's happening? Why did he pull that? Like no one's ever gonna think about the behind the scenes and it's a trick. Because that's the problem with public opinion, right? Like people want the more fun story, right? So we'll go and be like create some sort of situation and like start talking about it, and then next thing is turned into a whole big situation.
Do you think that like what the magician did was just intentional in order to
I think so, because I feel like you could have picked something else, because he does like extreme tricks, right?
Yeah, that's his thing. So I don't even think that it was.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That was scary, but that one was too explicit for a Twitch account as well.
But the thing is,
it feels malicious.
Yeah, Twitch can be sensitive, but
exactly.
You see, like,
so why would you pick that specific trick? Because he has other tricks.
I don't think like he saw it coming. It could just be like a simple idea trying to do something very
looking
different.
like you're killing yourself, and the black guy will put the thing
extreme.
At the end of the day, it wasn't even a trick, because he actually hung.
If you like watch British Got Talent and all those like talent stuff, like there are a lot of magicians that do like extremely stuff.
Yes, but hear me, you are doing that with that, like it's your magic trick, you're doing it, it's just you, it's on TV and it's fine.
But like
I'm on my Twitch account that has specific rules of what I get to post and not post, and then of all the tricks in the book, that's the one you choose. When it looks like me, a black guy is killing a white guy.
Why do you think like?
And he didn't come back after the stream to explain the whole situation, by the way.
Yeah, because it was like all part of the plan. But like, why do you think?
That's why people think that he was actually trying to bring Cenat down.
That would be like,
why are you not coming back?
Like, why don't you respect me?
Why are you not explaining the whole situation?
Because it's a prank, right? Naturally, when it comes to a prank, you
come back
do
and
something foul and then it looks bad. But you have to always like come back and be like, no bro, it's a prank, it's a prank. And then like you all laugh. Or like I get angry at you and you laugh, and like we all move on. Because the big thing is about how everyone else sees it. Because people were streaming at the time, what they saw was bad. Right?
Well, that is his thing. Like, you know, like he had to make it look real at every single point.
No, but bro, come back and tell us that it was all a trick.
Exactly. What's the problem?
Yeah, what's the problem?
Because the prank is over at that point. Like you've done, you've scared us. We are all panicking. We're all trying to call the
So
ambulance.
there's no like a video of them like having discussion about it.
No, like after all the videos that are there after are like him like just being on stream and being scared. The people who were with him are also like just supporting him. Like
even if he made the video, it was late, bro. Like he was supposed to just come like just after the whole scene. He was supposed to come and like.
It's a prank. It's a prank.
It's a prank. It's a prank. That's how it goes. Why do you have to wait for so long to explain that?
That's why it was very sass. Like,
yeah.
Because the longer you take, it seems like you actually got hurt and injured, and now he's like anxious the whole time. He's worried. Like,
was it like was there like a misunderstanding with them or a beef or something that you think could have led to this situation? Because I don't think he would plan everything.
Maybe, but I don't think so, because the guy has been on Cenat's stream before, and he did some magic, and so naturally Cenat called him again, and he's like, I'm doing a sabaton, come through, do a trick, one or two, he chopped up, a fun.
Yeah, what's in it? Famous and big, right?
What's in it for him?
Best friends.
Who?
What's
he
in it
pays
for him?
the people who come to the stream.
So like, what's in it for him if he destroys Cenat, for example? Because that would actually jeopardize their relationship and business if he was actually.
Yeah, but he's already big, so it's like bringing someone
Kai will
down.
be fucked. Yeah, he will be down.
I actually don't think that it was intentional, but
if it was intentional, then why didn't you just come and say it's a prank, calm down?
it could be part of the script.
Until when?
At the end of the day, right? It is on thinking.
What do you mean by that?
That's what it is. The thing is, like in Africa, we really don't have people like Cenat. You know, I've been used to so many things in Africa. It's not like the issues that are like heated.
Bruh, we don't even have electricity. We would be streaming for a whole month.
We can do that. We have some type of situations that are affiliated with
We have kifafos.
We have kefafos.
Our own different
situations in our
we
own
don't have
country.
electricity.
In Africa as a whole. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about Zimbabwe as usual. We always have something to say about our own country.
Because people are always doing shit in our country today. There's always something going on.
Something going on. So Sewikno is still giving out cards.
What's going on with these cars?
So recently, my Chisamba just received a brand new Fortuner.
Spare out. Like why? You know, my thing is, right? The
Yeah.
first time, like, people or motor is like the people who
I think it
artists
is.
and stuff who were
I think
like
it is.
supporting the cause, like were
Yeah.
part of the campaigns and stuff, right? And naturally the elections have ended now, so like why are people still getting cars till now?
Like
What's the criteria to get a car, so I know what to do?
they're still recruiting.
So I go back to Zim and do something to get a car.
They're still recruiting people.
Or now it's like a recruitment.
Yeah,
type
it's
thing.
now a
Like,
recruitment.
it's not a
Like,
Thanksgiving
they're taking,
anymore.
they're taking people.
Ah.
All sectors, dance or music, gospel, we are everywhere. Get everyone into the
It's not like my Chisamba where I just say like for your service, like throughout the country.
But also, I also watched the video, right? And then Chisamba was also on the steering wheel. I don't know why.
Or like the husband was was there too.
Because kana Wi-Fi ziya receive motor iga. Banenge pakutonesa pamusha. Because motors are budget, they are my dad.
She's holding the
She's holding the thing, yeah.
That's actually so crazy. But like, you know what? One thing I know about our government is like there's always like some weird sus things going on. Did you hear that like recently, like last week, like Margaret Againda in parliament? And guess what?
Moment of silence.
Guess what they were doing when they
Moment of silence.
Guess what they were doing when the electricity went?
What?
Butuli was reading the budget for 2025 when the electricity went.
The budget.
The budget.
If the electricity goes during a parliamentary meeting,
They don't have generators, they don't have solar. The electricity went. and it just stayed went.
So where is the money you're stealing from us going?
Imagine the karma, like it went whilst they were reading the budget for 2025. I promise you, somewhere in that budget they were talking about increasing electricity. We are making an initiative to, make the electricity better, and then the markets.
I think I've actually saw something about, wasn't it because there's drought in Zimbabwe? And the dam that is
the reason we have water.
Mr.
No, what is-
Yeah.
But okay,
Oga.
what I saw was the dam that was generating the most electricity for Zimbabwe now is drying.
Which one is it?
So there's no output of energy. So now they have, but isn't it like those companies in Zimbabwe are willing to help the government?
Yeah, but
work
the
on that?
government is not willing to put in the money that they claim they're putting in.
At the end of the day, this is a country that has so much gold.
Yeah.
We have the resources.
we have enough money to outsource. If
So
our
then why is
dams are
the
closed.
electricity going?
Genuinely,
Because there's no enough water. in
But we
the
have the
dam.
money to buy things, bro.
yeah, it's not that the dam is if you go there right now there's water. It's more
We
of
don't need the dam.
the
that's
actual
what-
problem, right, is not the water. It's more of the plants. Obviously you don't just take water and make electricity. There's a whole electricity plant that generates electricity from the water. Those plants are now old and they are not trying to they are being cheap, and they don't want to invest money into upgrading them or maintaining them. That's the actual problem. And water is not even our only source of electricity. We also generate coal. Yeah, from coal. So you're telling me also the coal is run out.
What are you saying? What do you mean?
These people are just so cheap, and cheap to the extent where they are willing to make electricity go out in their own building.
On that note, listen to this. The Zimbabwean government has introduced a new tax on fast food such as pizza, burgers, hot dogs, French fries.
Tax on fast food.
Exactly. Tell me what you think on that. People are already suffering, brother. And you are
The only hope we had is if things go wrong, you just buy chicken in and you just eat and you just go home. Now you can't even.
Yeah.
Or Papa Bole, the terrific Tuesday.
Terrific Tuesday. Munchy
Monday.
Yeah.
There was something Wednesday. It's tears. Now you can't even do that shit. See, these people who milk anything they can milk out of us is what I.
All I can say is
we're also dealing with a similar situation. There is tax reform that is currently going on in Nigeria, but there have been a lot of backlash about it because of the content of it from the governors and the MPs and everyone else, especially from the northern region of the country. I think that tax are essential for a country's growth and revenue, but there are some very, very unnecessary tax.
That's the thing,
bro.
Taking it to an extreme, because naturally that's how the government runs. That's how the whole country runs.
Gigi, you're
all,
already taking
taxes and
things.
stuff.
You're already taking resources. Why do you want to?
No, I'm just saying, in general, that's how countries run, taking a small portion of.
But what's the
everyone is
percentage?
making.
What's the percentage they're taken from?
I don't know.
Because it could also okay.
I'm just saying, in general, normal countries paying tax is a thing, it's normal. But the problem with our leaders is they are taking it a step further in taxing higher percentages than necessary when things are already so bad for everyone. The least thing they could do is leave the fast food alone.
Just leave it.
They already increased taxes on a lot of things. This is not the first time we've been talking about taxes in our country. It's literally not. I read an Instagram post that was Mtulinga is homa tax pachihure so. Since you're taxing everything.
What is
Just take
that?
that.
Yeah,
What is
you
that?
text
Chibure, how can you explain?
yeah, cheating, hoeing.
How are you going to tax horse?
Of course, there's a lot of people who
You're
cheat in
texting on
Zimbabwe. A lot
everything.
of people cheat in Zimbabwe. So like, it was just a joke. Like, since you are out here texting everyone, how about you also text people who are cheating? Let the whole country
Good
just make
point.
money.
Oh my days. One
But
thing I like
I
about
think-
Zimbabweans, they always have something to say.
Yeah, like let's say, yeah, things are hard, you know. I think if we didn't have the amount of humor we did in Zim, like a lot of people would have died of
Dead.
depression, like would
Dead.
have committed
Yeah,
suicide.
yeah.
So we need like to like make lemonade out of lemons, you know. Just that's the only lemonade we can make. Fun.
Are they
Like,
taxing the rich though?
What?
Are they taxing the rich in Zimbabwe?
I mean, they're taxing everyone at this point because, like, naturally, who actually gets taxed, who actually eats fast food a lot?
It's us.
Yeah, the people who have the
As-
money to buy the food, like, which would be rich. But I don't think, like,
Oh, no.
someone who's suffering
Oh
would not
no,
go
sorry, what she just said, right? When I was saying us, I thought that we all agreeing on that the majority of people, like the people who are suffering, like, we buy chicken in chicken slicing.
Yes, of course, but
Yeah,
most of
I'm
the
not
time,
rich,
like,
but-
most of the time, who will go and buy steers and nandos and stuff, like people who are
Okay.
suffering don't have the luxury
So
of
I'm not
always going, like, okay, people do go, like, maybe here and there for special occasions, but who actually goes, like, every other day to go buy steers and nandos and stuff like that?
Is the rich?
Yeah,
Mm.
so I think they are out here milking out of anyone they can milk out of. When it
Yeah.
comes to the fast food, I think so. Because I think if you're really going through a tough time, I don't think you go out of your way to go buy a chicken. You'd rather go spend that $5 on buying sagare wufu, nemavej.
Ah.
So with this, they're probably targeting people who have money in quotes. But hey, no, things are tough here. Things are tough. And me, I like fast food. When I think about going back home, all I can think about is going out and eating at restaurant.
Nando's.
And now you are doing this to me.
Nando's.
Where am I supposed to get the money? Crazy.
Comic relief. Like I always tell you guys that we always have serious things to say. Let's diffuse the
Because, like,
atmosphere.
things are always going wrong in the world.
Always. Let's
Always.
diffuse the atmosphere. So this time we have a game. It's called 20 words or less game. Mr. Olga, please can you present this game for
Yeah,
us?
okay, so in simple terms, like basically it's just I'm gonna give you guys words and then you have to explain to the other person what the word. Do you have to like explain and elaborate for the other person to guess the word you are elaborating? You are explaining rather. So
And like
That's how it
use
works.
only one word to
Yeah.
try to make me guess what the actual word is.
yeah, and then you
So
can
you're familiar with the
demonstrate.
game.
Yeah.
But hold on. What if we make it spicy and no words, just demonstrations?
It's called 20. You need to use words.
It will be easier. If you do
Okay,
that.
it's fine. I'll
Because-
give you some word.
It will be easier.
With actions, we can't count the actions, but with words, because the thing with this, right, is that we have a maximum of 20 words that we can use to describe the word that a person is supposed to guess.
All right, man.
Yeah. So
Listen to-
if-
And you have to guess 8 words out of it.
yeah,
But,
because if we use more than 20 words or more than 20 actions, the game will never end. I can spend a whole hour trying to explain to him what I'm trying
That's
to
so the goal is to make 8 words. Do you understand? But if you make those 8 words before we actually reach 20,
words.
then you're on.
Yeah.
And if you don't reach it when we reach 20 words, then
It's
the game is over.
Exactly.
Before we start, one thing I can tell you, right? The reason why we're speaking with the accent that we're speaking in, right? We are Africans and we are proud of the accent that we speak in Africa.
That's your
But it
problem.
doesn't mean that we cannot speak in the international accent. Can you please give them
Are you
something?
talking about fine, sir? We don't know what you're talking about.
Please, I'm gonna die.
Something else.
Like what?
We can, but we just don't want to. So don't judge
If
us.
Charles,
based on our
like,
accent.
the king
We're
of
just like
Britain, hears
patriots.
you.
Yeah, it's just patriotism.
So what
You
we're
know
going
what I
to do is we're gonna have two boards. On one board, I would be writing the words for the person who is supposed to see the word and explain it to the other person, and the other board would be used as a face cover, so that the other person wouldn't see the words before the challenger reads it.
I think I
Do you
understand.
understand? So you can have this word, you can have this board, rather.
Alright.
And then I would write a word for her, and then when I'm passing it to her, you have to close your eyes and then put the board in front of your face,
No,
so that I can make sure that you don't see shit.
Yeah. That's cool.
All right.
Who is that?
And Gigi, whenever I give you a word, you have to show it to the camera first
Yeah.
before. So
Solissimo. Let's go.
yeah. So my guy, close your eyes. And Gigi, this is the word. Okay, you give it back. You can put your board down.
Okay.
So your time starts now.
Rain.
Water.
Covering.
Umbrella.
No. That's two words. You're supposed to use
No,
one.
yes, so you count two words. I've used two words to explain to you.
But you're supposed to use one word to explain it.
No.
Yes.
I'm supposed to use as many words as I can, but
Really?
you keep counting how many words I've used.
And if she reaches the limit.
If I reach 20, then like, if both of us use 20, so now we're on two words. Because he guessed correctly that it's umbrella. So it's on two now.
So am I still covering or what?
Now it's my
No, it's her turn. So I would write you a word and then you try.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
You try explaining it.
Give it to me.
Aladuma.
I had them.
So let's see.
Give us something I'm lacking. I don't know why
Gigi.
people are not commenting on our
Gigi,
vocals.
close your eyes. Because it's whack. Here you go. Alright, Gigi. You can open your eyes now. Be smart with your words.
There are
in one way.
No, be smart with your words.
one
can't-
word.
You can't just.
only one.
Yes.
Yes.
You need to use as
Much,
less words
as
as
less
possible.
words
Oh
as you
my
can.
days, I'm gonna fuck us up. One word.
Like
One word, you
use
can
as
use-
small, like as, because we only have 20 words to guess
I get-
8 words. So like, you need to limit your use of words.
Okay. Solomon.
Women.
Wrong.
So I should choose another word, right?
It's up to you. If you want to demonstrate, you can demonstrate.
No, use words.
Okay. No demonstrations. If you do it, there would be a penalty.
I said Solomon, right? David.
Kings.
That's it.
What did you say?
Kings.
Wrong.
King.
Wrong.
Huh?
Huh?
I don't. Did you even read the word?
No,
Read
the
the
thing is,
word.
I think I did read the word, right? But it read king.
So why is he saying no?
It's ring.
But the other looked like
I wrote
a
ring.
K.
Okay, so we're just gonna cancel this round and then we'll.
Yes, please write more illegibly. Come on, man.
The marker like this. The marker is too dry.
No, it was king.
Nah, but there was a big.
And you could have won.
It's fine.
Okay.
I'm going to give you another word.
So, so you're cancelling the previous
Yes.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
I'm gonna give it to you.
Give it
Hold
to
on.
me. Give it to me. We are ready for everything.
Yeah. Here goes your word. Give me back the board. I'll just show it to the camera first. Okay, give it back. And Gigi, you can put down your board now.
Now.
Oh, that was good.
Present.
Now. I'm still using the same word. Now.
Podcast.
True.
Ah.
Your answer. It's correct. So now
This
you've
is
only
smart.
used 3 words.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're on 3 minutes.
And that's good. That's very good.
I don't want to lie. I couldn't have gotten this right.
So
You're actually smart.
I'm going to give
You're
you the
pointing at
next.
everything,
I'm
so-
going to give you the next word, Gigi, and skip. Cover your face. And here is your word. Show it to the camera.
Bilimaru.
Okay, get back.
Really? That was fast.
Yeah, you can put down your board.
Did you show it to the camera?
Yeah, she did.
Alright. Yeah, that was smart. That was fast.
So yeah, go on.
Pet.
Okay. I'm gonna say dog.
Yes.
Correct.
First
Wow.
try. What do you take me for?
This is moving. This
What
is actually
do you
good.
I always tell you I'm him.
You are
I'm him.
You are him.
I'm him.
Okay.
Take the fucking board.
Keep bragging.
Take the fucking board.
Keep
I
bragging.
hope you know. My smile.
Yeah. Now to be honest, like, yeah, that was the smart hint. That was the smart hint.
Because I like dogs.
Go on to my
I wanted
more than being malicious. Gee.
Because you're
So,
so malicious.
Okay.
Sass.
Your next word is ready. Close your face, Baraka. Also close your face, Gigi.
Yeah.
And there you go. Show it to the camera. Show it to the camera. Okay, give it back.
What does it take us for?
Yeah, don't worry. I'll up the level very soon. You can put down your bird. And my guy explain.
Judy.
What?
Judy. 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 Oh my days. Okay.
Yeah, you already used the word. What the fuck is
Can I change the word?
Yeah, you can use it, but
Can
make
you
sure
say
it's
another way?
So you have to relate it with the first one. Jury.
Court.
wrong.
Judge.
Correct.
How did you say that?
So that was
What
2
is
words,
Judy?
Judge Judy. Everyone knows Judge Judy.
Ah.
Do you know Judge Judy?
So now,
But you just said Judy. I don't know.
Exactly.
Judy
Just-
can mean anything. Why did you
What-
just
what
start
else can-
with Judy?
what else
Why
can you-
did you start with the second?
What else can you think about Judy?
Literally nothing, because it's just a name to me. Like the last thing I would have thought is just Judy.
I didn't get what you mean.
But yeah, now we are on like what? 5 words,
no, 6 words.
6 words.
Yeah, my guy, close your face. And Gigi, your word is ready. And here you go. What? Read it and show it to the camera. And give it back. Put down your board.
Fish,
Water.
Wrong.
big.
Well.
That's correct. You've used 8 words.
Yeah.
And
one thing you don't know about
It's
me.
actually going good. You guys
There's one thing you don't know about me.
Okay, brag.
The smart, fresh prince of Africa.
Come on. Come on.
Let's go.
The next word.
It's me. I'm him.
The next
You are you.
word is Here you go. Read it and show it to the camera.
You know what I'm thinking with this, right? I could actually speak it in my own language.
No, you can't. You can't do that.
Is that a rule?
Yeah, it's a rule. You can't do that.
No problem. Okay.
So give it to me. Gigi, put down the board.
you,
And let's go.
shine.
Sun.
Wrong. Use another
I
word.
want to cry. Think of another word.
Star.
Think of another word.
Light.
That's true.
Oh, it's light. Shine. I didn't think of a million other ways you could have described that.
So now you've used 9 words, and I'm gonna give you the next word to it.
How many words have you gotten right so far?
All of them.
All of them.
How many
How many words?
words?
Isn't this 7? How many words have you done so far?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 7.
So I left it one more.
So I've already won.
You left it one more.
Let's go.
Okay, yeah. Wait, hold on. I actually really need to think about that very well, because you can't just keep on. You can't be on a winning streak like that. So give me time.
So what song have you been liking so far? Like, what's the song of the week? So far.
Life and Money.
By who?
Stormboy and Stormzy.
Oh.
I especially like Stormzy's part.
But why have you left Amapiano?
I don't know, but Stormzy's part says, "Why job bless no man
Can curse. What are you saying?
What are you fucking saying?
But for me, I won't run away from Mapiano. No, Mapiano, but then Davido has been taking my heart.
So it's a
Let me tell
Mapiano. You are the one who said
No,
why
no,
you
it's
using
Afrobeats.
Mapiano.
For now, it's Afrobeats. Like, I've been listening to Ashake's new album, Lungu Boy. And also,
Your word is ready. Close your eyes and Gigi take the
why
word.
did they have to cut us like that?
Yeah, because you're having too much fun. Yeah. Okay, put down your board, Gigi.
I feel like this is going to be hard. I will still have words, right?
You have 11 words left.
Equation, algebra.
Same. Like, same.
You've used 2
Same
words.
as algebra. You know what the problem with me is?
Use.
I've never liked math.
It's literally maths.
3 words.
But then, if you say it's close to algebra, so what can we say? You didn't accept equation, right? What else do we have? in maths?
Similar word.
To algebra.
No, to.
Solution. Fuck. No, this is crazy, man. Denominator. Numerator.
Are you counting the words? How many words are we on now?
4. No, okay, now you have
Division, multiplication.
12 words.
Yeah.
Now you have 8 words left.
No, of course, yeah, man. I don't think I'll win.
Starts with F.
You have, okay, starts with F. 3 elements.
With a fraction.
You have 4 words left.
4 words, we still have words. Give me something.
Like, think about everything I've said. Like,
Algebra, equation.
equation.
Nah.
Fuck out. What is your fuck out?
It's wrong.
Wait, I know. Wait. We still have words.
Yeah, you have.
Isn't it like the last word?
Yeah, it's the last word. You have
Yeah,
4
so-
words to use left.
Yeah, we're 4 words.
Words to use left.
Yeah, we're 4 words. Like, think of
Everything
something.
I've told you works. Just think.
An F.
Think.
Fuck. F.
Okay, let me look for.
It's a fundamental tension.
Ay,
Very shy.
come on, Skip, you got this. Like, think, like, stop, right? Right? Think about everything I said and think.
To be honest, right now I cannot think because like the whole situation is overwhelming, guys. I think you also feel it.
Thank you.
Everyone feels the heat right now.
Okay,
F.
I have 4 words left.
Yeah, you have 4 words. Like, think of something that I would know. Something that I would know. Just one word.
Okay,
You
let
can-
me make it easier on you. Use the two words you use. Period. 2 words out of the 4 you used previously. For free.
Again, equation. Yeah, I'm going to add an extra word. Equals. Like,
Answer. But it starts with an F, so
an equation. Right.
Choose your next word.
it's now 2 words.
wisely.
It's now 3 words left, right?
Yeah. X equals Y.
It's not a mathematician.
It's you no more. I'm not a mathematician. The thing is, X equals Y.
It's in maths.
What do you
maths,
call,
and it
what
starts
do you
with
call
F.
that thing? What do you call that thing? Like, if you see a chinenge chakanzi X.
Now you're humiliating me, guys.
No.
Like you're making.
You
me
just
think.
don't want to think. Like, stop doing everything else
See,
and just
okay, let me
think.
explain.
Everyone
for you
else
again.
is saying, guys, come on.
Let me
But you
explain. for
have
you
it,
again.
like when you realize the word, right? You be like,
I'll be like,
because you just don't like. Just relax, right? And think.
We have 3 words.
It's in
No,
maths.
I've used
Hold
up
on.
my 3 words. That
Let
say
me
X.
No, you have
tell
3 words.
Let me tell you something. Let me say something. It's in math. Do you understand?
Yes.
It's not a equation.
It is though.
What is it?
An equation. Something equals to something.
And it starts with F.
Yeah.
Just think of the mathematical words that start with F.
F. What maths words can you think will start with F?
Wait. I think it's coming slowly from heaven.
Let it come.
F.
clear the floor.
I hear you. I hear you. F.
You literally got this. Like, I promise you, it's something.
What do you
One thing-
use to get to an answer?
When you are trying
When you
to
want
exactly.
to get an answer, what do you apply?
What are those
It's
things
the
I wrote
rules.
down for my exam?
It's
What
the
I-
It's like an algorithm but for mathematics.
Yeah.
An algorithm for mathematics.
I wrote down for my exam.
It starts with an F. Yeah. You just proved to us that you are a medicine guy.
Hey, guys. Wait.
Do you want another hint?
Yeah, give me. We have 2 left.
Okay, it ends with an A.
Is it A? Formula. Fuck. Fuck. It's a formula, man.
How did you miss that?
It's a formula. Damn. It's a formula, man. Formula. What's wrong with you, Skip? Formula. It's just a formula, man.
Yeah, you're right.
It happens.
We had to like step it up to make it harder for you guys. Because
You guys tried.
we've given
guys
you.
tried.
I gave you everything I had to give.
Yeah. Sometimes my brain really shuts down.
You're right.
Well done.
So
So I have something for the people, by the way.
I wanted to tell people where this is coming from.
Okay.
We had like, if you guys are active followers, right? You heard Gigi's story in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, from high school. She told us a story. So something is happening at her high school. What's going on?
I'm very happy about it, right? Because, like, I think people remember me. My whole story time, I was
It was hell.
complaining. It was hell is what I
yeah,
said.
it's the word that we
And I
remember.
was like, someone should do something about it. And guess what? 5-6 years later, someone did do, in fact, something about it.
So many years later.
I think it was progressively getting worse and worse. Like, when I was there, it was hell. And imagine a place like hell getting worse. Like, that's bad. Right? Like, naturally.
Military school.
Military school. So basically the news article that I read, let me just read like a small part for the people so it doesn't seem like I'm making shit up, you know.
Yeah. Let's go.
Top private school, Gnostics Academy, has been placed under corporate rescue in a bid to revamp its operations and restore its reputation. The authorities have since appointed Budama Chikami, corporate rescue practitioner. The rest I will explain. But basically it's like corporate rescue. Do you know what it takes for like something to be rescued corporately? It means the whole organization of the school, everything, the management, the principal, everything who's running the school is completely wrong and things are going
Downhill.
down to the point where the authorities, the government feels the need to intervene. Like, how bad do you think things
Okay,
have
so I
gotten?
thought my school was better, but was worse than yours. But now I actually think it.
You know why? I think like definitely there are schools that have like maybe worse conditions in terms of like maybe like the living conditions, or maybe the food is not up to standard, but
Or beating.
and stuff. But
Yeah.
with Gnostics, the thing is like the things were extreme. Like for mental health of the students, right? They were extreme.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. I escaped it. But I think everyone else, because you know how, let me give you an example of one of the things they are feeling the need to change. Like, I remember when I told you guys that I skipped Form 2, right? From what I read, it's like first it started off as picking a few smart people to skip, people who are like capable.
The chosen ones.
Yeah, or someone who's willing to do it. Because if you find yourself like studying hard in Form 1 just to skip a grade, means you really want it. Like, for example, I did, I really wanted it. But I was giving, they were like, they just, because they were successful people who skipped Form 2, they were removing everyone. Like everyone, if you are in Form 1, the next grade is Form 3. Like no one was doing Form 2 anymore.
Oh.
Whether you're smart, whether you want it or you
Yeah,
don't
no.
want it, you're
Alright.
forced to just go in Form 3, and that's bad.
How did you get there?
That's my thing. How did we even get there? Right? So that's one of the things they were like, this is too much. Like it shouldn't be that deep. Like kids should like get to just like grow and do their 4 years of high school like a normal person. But it was
So
like,
for your principal, it was just about like making a name for the whole school, right?
yeah, I think maybe it was more of like maybe she wanted to like break out and be like, here at our school, kids just start Form 1, they move on to Form 3, and everyone passes and moves on. But I think it wasn't even like that anymore. Probably the passing rate decreased completely because it's not for
You're forcing
everyone.
people.
It's like not for everyone. And
Not everyone is like you.
right? Okay, there's a reason why there was Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, Form 4. Like, why make everyone skip a grade? Do you get?
Yeah.
Then also another thing that they're changing is that like for when you get into A level, right? You know that either you pick sciences, commercials, or arts.
What? Yeah.
So they'd completely removed commercials and arts, and they're just like everyone must do sciences.
Why?
I don't know what she was. You
Exactly,
see,
that's
the
what I'm
thing-
saying, it's
one
all
thing I
about making
always
a name
say,
for-
one thing
for
I'll
the
say is, ukasiyana chienderera, right?
Mamienderera to.
Because it starts with small, like someone does something small, which is very bizarre. People smile at that shit, and someone's like, "Oh, okay, how about I take it?" People always take things a step further. I
step
think that's
further,
what people
much
must
further.
realize. When you see something is seeming a bit off, right? Cut that shit at the moment, because one thing
Muchishowa.
people will do is.
Mujishona tinoti kangoma kana kuririsa kakuda kuparuka. Chireva kuti kana zvinhu zvaakuenda semaenderera azvaakuita kudai so. Zvakudodhako. Chapreza mira.
Mira. Because what? Because when I left, everything I'm saying, like skipping a form was a thing, but
Was
she
the-
picked a few people,
The chosen ones.
the ones who were willing to do the work, and it worked out.
Chosen
The
one.
problem is it worked out. I think that's why she then, after some years, she felt the need. She thought everyone was capable of doing it, which is
it.
crazy because life is
Not-
not like that.
Mm.
And then after she's like, because a lot of form, like we used to be made to do every subject in Form 4. You know how like in schools mainly you get to pick like a certain group of subjects, like you could pick more sciences, you could pick more commercials. We were made to do everything, commercial, sciences, arts, and people would pass.
Not
like,
that only. Cambridge and Zimstate.
Oh yeah, Cambridge and Zimsec, and people would pass both and everything. Most people. So maybe she then thought, if everyone can do it, right, it means everyone
Can.
is smart enough to. Because the notion in Zimbabwe, I don't know if it's like that everywhere else, is like if you are smart enough to get a lot of A's in your O level, then you must do sciences.
That's how it is.
And it's not fair though, because I think passion is a thing, right? You shouldn't be chained to doing certain subjects because apparently they are above than the other. Like, I think passion should matter and it should be incorporated into what you decide to do. So basically what they did at the school is take away that from people and say, you know what, all we do here is sciences. If you want to come here and get 15 points, it's going to be 15 points in sciences. So it got to a point whereby I don't know how the authority is good, because the school is good, like the system is good, but it's like it got to extremes that are too extreme. So I think that's why they then felt the need to like intervene. So now they're saying in 2025, like the next term, they're gonna change everything. Like no one is going to be able to skip. Everyone should just do things naturally.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Arts and but I was so shocked. Like this is where things had gotten to. Like how did we get there? It was bad enough already. But yeah, I'm happy someone just cut the tail of that woman because she was doing too much. She has been doing too much for a long time, and I'm glad that they did something about it because it does produce results. It was producing results, but I think the head got too big when she saw.
So
the
she's
success.
now, is she still the principal or the headmaster?
I think so,
She's
but like
still
like they bring outsiders. Like they said, there are like 3 outsiders that are like
Monitors.
that they come and they're like checking all the decisions to make sure like things are being implemented the way in which they want, like, you know, the system to work. But my thing is like, right, why do like parents still take their kids to like such a school with such extreme conditions as well?
Why?
Yeah, like so why would you take your kid to a school where they are forced to not be able to do
I'm sure you know.
arts? Means they're also
that's where you're
supporting
coming
that.
from.
Yeah.
Okay. But what I was about to say is, I think our generation we are never going to take our children to boarding schools.
I think boarding school is good.
I don't think so.
They need it though, because
Character building.
Yes, character building is a real thing.
But your character can be built even if you're going to a day school.
Not as much as boarding school.
How?
Because you like start learning to be independent and plan your things on your own at an early age. It's like practice.
Don't you think like it's too early for kids to be having to deal
High
with
school.
that? No, like boarding school and then
Boarding
like
school,
primary
yeah.
school.
No, not primary school, but high school. I think it's a good time to go to boarding school.
Okay, that's kind of.
I think it like it's because how the mind works is if you get into an environment where you're forced to think and become independent, you will think and become independent. So
I think that's
if
also
you get
what
to-
university is meant for.
I think
Like,
I would rather my kid started in a. You know what the difference between boarding school and university is? Is that boarding school is a controlled environment, right?
Yeah.
You, as much as you are independent, you are also like under certain rules. You are also restricted.
Yeah.
I think it's a personal opinion, and everyone else can have a different one. But to be set out into the world at university level can be catastrophic.
Because at university level you can also do
There's
anything.
too much freedom as well.
Too much freedom.
It's not just independence and freedom. So I think if you learn how to be independent in a controlled environment, you will also be responsible when you're now independent in a free environment.
And I've studied in a boarding school back in Nigeria when I was in my high school.
Wait, is this anything in Nigeria?
No, it's common.
Also, it's an African thing.
So
No, but you know,
even though like me, I wasn't like living in the hostel or in boarding or anything. I was in the staff quarters, but I know like that I know a lot of people that lived in the hospital, like in the hotels and then hotels in the hostels. They go to school from there and a lot of that. But it actually like helps some people with character building, but the majority of people that went, they became like it affected them like very negatively. Do you understand? It helps to some extent for some boys, and it depends on how your child thinks. But I don't think that should be a main focus for a parent when they want to build that child's character. I think something that really helps is like being close to your child, especially as a father. You don't have to be there all the time. What I think is a father like putting his son and his friends like and teaching him new things, like taking him out of the world would actually help better than going to the boarding school, even though it's controlled. Because if you go to, for example, my school was it's like a rehabilitation center for a lot of people, a lot of kids that are not good. And then you meet different people from different backgrounds, different characters, different personalities, and a lot of people tend to adopt those new things, new negative things that they've seen with their mates and stuff like that. So it helps a lot, but I think the majority, at least from my experience, didn't get the help that was intended for them when they attend those schools.
Yeah, I get that, but my thing is just I think definitely there are very extreme boarding schools that like take it a step further. Like it doesn't have to be that deep. Like the boarding school I went to, I would never wish that on anyone. Like on my kid or even my West enemy, I wouldn't want them to go there. But there are normal boarding schools where, because let me tell you something. Let me give you an example. Like in English countries or like Western countries, the kids who go to boarding schools are like rich kids. If you've noticed,
Yeah.
there's something good about going to boarding school, but it doesn't have to have extreme conditions where it feels like you're trying to fight for your survival or some weird shit. It doesn't have to be like that. Yeah, for me, if I take my child to a boarding school, it would be like the best of the best. Whereby you never like feel like I've neglected you as my child by taking you to boarding school. It's like you're living in a nice environment, you are still eating good food, but you get to like learn how to be independent in terms of like just dealing with your own things. You know how to make sure your uniform is clean. You know I have to wake up and go to class in the morning without my mother coming to like pull me out of bed. You know how to study at your own, like when it's study time, you know how to study. You know how to interact with different people from different places. Because at the end of the day, that's what your life is going to be about. So I'd rather my child be trained to deal with such situations slowly in a controlled environment. Because uni is the jungle, guys. Like let's be honest, when you get it, there's too much freedom. Life is good, and if you just come from being my little baby until you're 17 years old, then I take you out of the world and you're now 18 years old. Now it's you and a whole new country, different people. I feel like you didn't have the training to deal with different cultures, different people.
Because if it was just your dad, at the end of the day, you are his son, right?
Yeah.
So it's like lenient.
Yeah, it's like you treat you a certain way that other people will not give a fuck to treat you like that.
Exactly. So if anybody's going to give a fuck about you,
It was on a level playing, you're just there.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
But if you are
those conditions actually mold you into a person that you're supposed to be.
Yeah, of course, like I feel like in Africa they just take it a step one, like two,
yeah.
it doesn't have to be that deep. Like
Military school.
Like military school, like it's not there. Like your child can be comfortable right? But learning at the same time. How to just, because being independent is not about learning how to like be in hard places necessarily. It's just learning how to share space with people, interact with people from different places, learning how to control being tempted, learning how to learning how to take care of your own things. You know, this is the food I have for the month. How do I like eat this every day to make sure it can
Budget.
not stuff like that. Exactly. That's something like you learn a lot of skills just by like when you're at your mother's house, right? In some of these things you won't like.
You know, you never put in trunk.
Yeah. And you still have a
Now
man.
you are living life.
Exactly. By the time you then reach uni, you'll be fine. Like you don't know how to deal with things. You won't end up like putting yourself in weird situations in uni just to get money or some stuff like that. So obviously I would never take it to like an extreme boarding school, but
That's true.
to like a normal one where you just for them to learn how to live on their own, but also without too much freedom. So when they have the freedom, they know how to get it.
That's true. Yeah, you're right, guys. You know, honestly, what just came to my mind was, you know, lack of like discipline, a lack of proper education contributes to a lot of things. It brings a lot of society down. That's why you see in most cases a lot of terrorists that terrorize people are mostly illiterate and
Uneducated
uneducated and ill-disciplined. For example, you see, I actually want us to talk about what's going on in the Middle East, because I think last week we didn't have much to say, right? Because there's not been any tangible thing
Happening.
at that time. Even though there are like a lot of things happening, but like it wasn't anything serious. Yeah, we've been covering like the Israeli conflict and Palestinian conflict for a while now, and we've talked about the war between Russia and Ukraine a little bit. But this past days, there's something that have been that is a little bit significant that happened in the Middle East, and in Russia-Ukraine war, there have been escalation. We couldn't like cover everything last week because there's not enough time, and even now we don't have enough time. So I'm just gonna like say it briefly and then have your ideas, like have your opinions about the situation.
We always don't have enough time. You guys talk a lot.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, we always bring it to the end at the end of the podcast. But I think from next week we would like try to change that and talk about probably maybe from the beginning or from the end, because it's very significant. I think everyone is familiar about the escalation between Ukraine and Russia. The United States of America like giving authorization to Ukraine to shoot cruise missiles which are long-range weapons that we could reach into Russian territory, and then it happened, and Russia has been bombing Ukraine relentlessly, and that could lead to World War III. But my main focus for today would be in the Middle East, because I think if you followed the news, you would see a conversation about the escalation in the Middle East. And you know the group Hezbollah that is based in Lebanon, that have been fighting with Israel because of Palestine, and so they've reached a ceasefire, and it was introduced by Israel. And the reason why the
ceasefire was in Lebanon.
Yeah, between Lebanon and Israel, and the reason this ceasefire was taking place is because the IDF, which is the Israeli Defense Force, have been taking a lot of casualties invading southern Lebanon. They started like a ground invasion, and they've been killed a lot, and they couldn't sustain it because the Hezbollah are very, very strong.
So Lebanon agreed to
Lebanon and Israel agreed on the ceasefire.
Was Lebanon, was it not like fighting on behalf of Palestine or something?
Yeah, they've been.
But they didn't
That's the
do
reason.
a ceasefire with Palestine. So why are they like now just backing out?
Good question.
Who? Oh, the Israelis. The reason why the Israelis.
No, I'm saying isn't Palestine and Israel were the ones who were fighting
initially. Yes.
Lebanon came in because for Palestine, right?
Yes.
Then now the Lebanese are now accepting the ceasefire, and yet Israel didn't actually make a ceasefire with Palestine, which means they will keep fighting Palestine.
Yeah, so the reason why they accepted this ceasefire, because like it has been at least 3 months of fighting between Israel and Lebanon, and it has been a hot war. Both sides are very strong, and the reason why like even Israel initiated the ceasefire, it was because those guys are actually putting a very, very good resistance. They're killing the idea.
So the casualties were severe.
The casualties were very severe, and and Israel could not
on both sides
continue with that. And the reason why the Hezbollah in Lebanon accepted this ceasefire is because for them it was also a hot war. Israel is very, very strong. Do you understand? So they would actually like need, because the ceasefire was agreed on 60 days. And in this 60 days, Hezbollah would be able to regroup and rearm themselves. Likewise,
Yes,
Israel.
double over.
And then like continue with the fight. Do you understand? And after the ceasefire was signed by both parties, something very strange happened in Syria. There are some terrorist groups. Some of them are Al Qaeda and Nusra and ISIS. Both of them, all of them are affiliated with each other. And the reason why this terrorist attack on the Syrian government is very significant is because Syria is being used as a route to transfer weapons to Hezbollah, which is coming from Iran. So Israel, Turkey, and America are all complicit in this terrorist attack because they want to block that way of the weapons coming on, transportation of weapons to Hezbollah. So now Israel, Turkey, and United States are arming these terrorist groups, and has been going on for a very long time. There's a base called Al-Tanf base. It's in the Sahara. I think it's close to Syria. That those terrorist groups are being trained by the Mossad agency, which is from Israel, and the CIA from US and the Turkish government. They've been training those people since 2013.
Why is Turkey
till
getting
today and
involved in all this?
because
Can you stay out of it
Aye, aye,
until I
aye,
leave,
yeah.
please?
the reason why Turkey,
I'm left
the
with
reason
1 more
why
year, just let me leave.
it's a very, very complicated issue. It's a very long history, honestly, and we cannot cover it in this episode because we have very, very limited time. So we're gonna leave it for now. But all I want everyone to know is that Turkey is also complicit in this terrorist attack. But Syria and other resistance forces are repelling the terrorists right now. I think the situation has been contained, and Russia is also helping. But the honest truth is that there are a lot of things that could be said about the situation, and I think we can further it in the next episode. But this is what is going on now. So, and the reason why I want us to talk about it because Turkey is involved, and I think us being here and having a platform should talk about it to some extent, because Turkey always portrays themselves as the savior of Palestine and everything, but they still have trade with Israel and trading terrorist group and everything. So
Because now it's
That's
actually it has been weird eating in McDonald's.
what?
It has been weird eating in McDonald's.
Why?
Because they were saying we have to stop eating in McDonald's because those people are supplying.
Yeah, boycott.
Israeli
Yeah. This boycotting has been going for.
The boycotting,
Yeah, it has been going on for a very long time, and
So
the reason is because those industries or these companies are directly affiliated with Israel. So whatever profit they get, they could send it to Israel to continue the genocide in Palestine. So that's why people are saying that these companies should be boycotted. The ones like KFC, McDonald's, and there's another one I actually forgot, Starbucks. But there are a lot of companies, and especially Starbucks has been witnessing a lot of decline in their profit. They've lost a lot.
Look at the beer, what?
They've
What
lost
are
a lot
you
of
saying?
billions of dollars.
You're going out of track.
So guys, that's that for now. Honestly, there's a lot that we could talk about, and I'll make sure that we talk about it in the next episode very, very extensively, because there are a lot of context and backstory that people need to know about. So yeah.
We're very privileged.
What do you think about it? What do you think about it? Honestly, what kind of
Me and Gigi, we are always against people dying.
Yeah.
That's
It's not fair.
Yeah.
I wish people could just stay in their countries and just do them without like having to
Yeah,
intervene
we're just
to the
against-
next place and kill people who live there. It's just so sad. And like all these wars, right, are just giving, because like the thing is with the war with two countries, it's not ever going to be just two countries. Other
It will also
countries,
bring other countries
also get
inside.
involved. So
The alliance system and
right,
everything.
the end goal is like everyone is going to fight and everyone is just
Engaged,
going to
yeah.
die. I don't want to die.
Yeah, you know, that should be like the way of living. But as long as Zionists are still alive and the US hegemonies are still alive, that's not going to change, because the globalists already have their own agenda that they are pushing. And this is the only way they can achieve it. Because the fight between Russia and Ukraine is a proxy war by America. They're using Ukraine as pawns to go and die in Russia just for the aim of weakening Russia. So it's a crazy thing. And this one too, what has happened in Middle East, it's a creation of the CIA, America, and Mossad and everything to weaken the trade between Iran and Hezbollah. Because Hezbollah is a very, very strong army and they're giving Israel headaches, so they want to disrupt that. Yeah, but by the way, I want to remind everyone that Palestinians need your prayers, because as of now, at least 44,000 people have already died, and these are people that have been accounted for. There are a lot of people that are missing. There are a lot of people that are still on their rubble, because 70% of Russia has 70% of Palestine has been destroyed by Israeli bombing. So it's a crazy world we live in. It's a crazy situation, and everyday things are happening. But guys, we'll talk about this very, very extensively in the next episode, so that everyone can have the bigger picture on what's going on.
You know what's going on.
That's what I have to say.
We are really fortunate that we have you guys. You really focus on these issues and actually know so much about this. You are well informed about these issues. Thank you so much for the information that you gather. Yeah. Anyway, we have that story, like that guy who faked his death.
Oh, yeah.
Let's give us a brief thing before we sign out.
Yeah, basically, last week, if you guys were watching, I told you about the guy who ran away, right? The guy who ran away from his family and whatnot. Yeah, and then he recorded a video to the police saying, I'm safe, I'm in my apartment, I'm actually alive.
He didn't die.
Why did
So
he
I
fake
just
his
wanted
death?
you to guys
Oh,
to know
I
that it
think
is him.
we talked about it like last.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I
It is
wanted
him.
to
He
give-
actually
I
faked
just
his
wanted
death.
to give anyone who was following the story that is actually
The
alive
tea.
and well. And
We
he
have
even-
the tea.
Like he openly like recorded a video. He recorded it to the police. Then the police had to come out and give.
Don't
a
worry,
statement.
guys. I'm alive.
He's like, I'm alive. I'm in my apartment. I'm well.
Stop
Bruh.
looking for me. I'm there.
Yeah.
It's me.
And,
No conspiracy
and,
theories.
and,
It's me.
and the police were trying to track him down. They could not, because apparently he was just using like weird form of transportation. He wasn't using aeroplanes or anything. No one knows where he is.
He's a
but
smart
he's
guy
alive.
like Mr. Onis or Swanismo behind the camera.
What is
Anyway, anyway, dude, it has been nice talking to you guys.
As
I hope you
usual.
also give us feedback and talk to us in the comments. Please comment, guys. Talk to us. Like the video. Comment the video. Subscribe and everything. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I'm tired of telling you this. Like the comments, there is no change or improvement on the subscribers. It's still. I don't want to say the number, but
It
guys,
wouldn't
come on.
take much effort from you guys to
None, bro.
subscribe. So
None. Just,
thank you in advance for subscribing.
I get angry easily. Man. Stop me from. I get angry. Anyway, yeah, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Signing out.
See you next week. Bye. Peace.